Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Kame House Party, the world's bestest and only improv comedy Dragon Ball watch-along podcast. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Vince.
I'm one of your other hosts. I'm Aaron.
And we've got another exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z to cover on this week's episode of the podcast. Ooh, I am chomping at the bit to talk about this one, Aaron. Yes, he's masticating for everybody who's watching the video feed. Oh, sorry, we got to age restrict this video.
I put a sock over the door when I masticate.
Oh, college in a nutshell. Masticating.
The rest.
Living with three other people in a 4-bedroom dorm that has like a hallway and a bathroom adjoining, but no door between either side. Nightmare living condition.
Just the sounds.
Oh, the sound.
There's no the sounds, the stank.
Mm-hmm. The funk of 22-year-olds.
What?
Oh, it was bad. But that's bad meaning bad, not bad meaning good, as LL Cool J once said. and that slang term bad is what we got to get into now, which is a little Kame housekeeping to get everybody set up for the podcast that's ahead of us. And that first piece of Kame housekeeping is straightens his tie, taps the microphone. The world famous UN sanction and Olympic Committee approved 1 minute roundup chain sound. Just the sound of a chain.
I'm Ghost Rider and you've committed crimes.
Oh no! And seed and this. I mean, whoever's manning the wiki, I think you can put that down as the fastest.
No, I'm sorry.
Opening improv scene, and maybe the reddest Aaron's ever gotten.
I'm mad at myself, but I'm Ghost Rider and you've committed crimes. It's very fucking good.
Hey man, that's how you enter a scene. Too bad it's too funny and we have to move on, because that is the improvised scene that we do at the top of every show to loosen or tighten our improv muscles. I think that just gave us a really good laugh, Aaron. So thank you very much.
No. I'll get over it. Okay.
You gotta get over it, because you got another thing to do after that, which is the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds to summarize everything that has happened.
This is the clip for the show.
In Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That is over 153 episodes of Dragon Ball, now 204 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. We do this as a service to you, the listener or the viewer, so you don't have to go back and watch every single episode of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball to get caught up to where we are, or listen to every single episode of the podcast. Though many of you do. And when you tell us that you do, it makes us go crazy. So why don't you tell us how many episodes you binged since the last time you listened to the podcast, and you'll see me faint on air.
Yeah, I'll hit myself on the head with a mallet.
And with all that preamble out of the way, Aaron, I have one final question for you, and that is, are you ready to round up?
I am ready to round up, because here we Go. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. If you collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it stars Goku. He was a lad. He had a tail. He did karate. He stopped people from using Dragon Balls for bad. He fought in tournaments and finally won the last one. Also got married. Also had a kid. He finds out he's from space. He kills his brother from space because he's bad. The brother, that is. Bad isn't bad. Goes to the afterlife, trains better at karate, comes back, beats up other people from his home planet, but all of his friends are dead, so he has to go to another planet to get more Dragon Balls. There he meets a bunch of freaks, the baddest dude in the universe. He becomes this legendary Super Saiyan and takes the place of that other dude to become the baddest dude in the universe. Comes to Earth, has a heart attack, as warned by a future child. But then he gets up and fights a bunch of androids. One of those androids is the bug who sucks up other androids to become the perfect organism. Goku trains a bunch, fights, and says, I give up because my son's actually stronger than me. And Gohan was. And then Goku died. Gohan grew up for 7 years, went to high school. Now he's blackmailed?
Yes, you got it.
I don't know why that was a question. He definitely was several times.
Almost as if blackmail was a relationship tool back in the day.
No one ever does that anymore.
Yeah. Easy counselor. Aaron, thank you for that 1 minute roundup. We hope that now you are completely caught up and we can get on with the rest of the show. If you want to send in your 1 minute roundup, look, you can take all the time you need, all the editing you want, and send it in the form of an MP3 to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. We will play it on air. And if you want to make these faces smile and happy and our ears tingle with your own hard or not so hard work, then shoot us a 1 minute roundup of your own, because people have done it and it's very fun and everybody's good at it.
Yeah, I don't think we ever talk about like how little effort you can put to it. Like, if you just want to copy me word for word, as no one's ever sent in one of ours to try and like modulate it so it's one of theirs. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. I'm here for it though.
Or they have and we haven't caught it yet.
Maybe we haven't caught it yet. So if you're that devious
and duplicitous.
If you're one of the most devious bastards in all of New York City, then yeah, send that roundup our way. Hell, send it, DM us on social media, please. And then, Aaron, we can get into the final piece of Kame housekeeping, where I tell the listener that we watch 2 different versions of the show. Wait for me to finish this entire preamble before you judge us. I watch the English dub, the Funimation or Funny dub, and Aaron watches the original Japanese language English subtitled version of the episode. Why do you do this? And I look back at you from across the table, listener, and say, why do you ask? And the real answer is because comparing and contrasting is fun. And I think we're going to have a lot to chew on in this episode, especially when some derogatory arguments are happening between 2 strong female characters. But usually the title is the different thing that we find first. So here it comes, the English title for this week's episode. Episode 206 of Dragon Ball Z, the newest Super Saiyan.
Hold on, let me double check.
Go ahead.
V's not in there. Newest isn't in there. Super's not in there. And Saiyan is especially not in there. They pulled that from whole cloth.
Wow.
That title.
Wow. Somebody spent a weekend coming up with titles on their own.
Instead of watching their son's game.
Exactly.
Was it my dad?
Oh no. I
don't know how to segue out of that gracefully, so I'll just say my title for this episode, for episode 206, from the original Japanese, roughly translated, is Even Gohan is Surprised! Goten's Explosion of Power.
Ooh. I like that. I don't think I don't think there's anything wrong with your title. I think it does a better job of letting the Super Saiyan be a surprise. But we got a lot of episode to get to before we hit that. So let's jump right in, shall we?
All right.
Aaron, holy shit. Piccolo's training so hard that he became a bug zapper.
Yes, I have bug zapper in my notes.
Oh, it's so good. I like that in mine at least, Dende and Popo have been watching Piccolo meditate / train. And Popo is like very exact with the timing. He's like, he's been meditating for 27 hours, 9 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Whoa.
He's killed one butterfly every 2 hours within that time frame.
Wait, they say that?
Yes. And Dende says, like, this is definitely dubbed in way later. Dende's like, oh, well, maybe this will help with our mosquito problem finally.
Dende.
Come
Sorry,
on now.
I'm trying Earth humor. Did it land?
Of course, Master Dende.
Oh, good. You're not just saying that because I'm your boss, technically.
Popo pull collar.
Not your caw Popo. Okay, good. Okay, well, look, I've been working on a Type 5. You don't know this, but every Tuesday I've been going down to Earth, hitting up
Master
the open mics.
Dende.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to try a few on you, if that's okay.
Of course, Master Dende.
All right. You hear a zip in the background. All right, my goal is to get Mr. Piccolo to chuckle, so let's try it. You know, I live up in a tower, and I tell people I live high, then they offer me a funny smelling cigarette. What's the deal with that? Huh?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, Master Dende, I understand. They've given you cannabis, and that is funny.
Yeah. I think I'd be a weed humor guy. Never touched the stuff.
I certainly hope not, Master Dende. I shudder to think what the Earth's guardian would do high on the green.
Although that's a good premise, as they say in the business, Mr. Popo. We could build off that. Should we write together?
Oh, no. Popo does not write. Popo can build you a doll to watch you.
Again, no thank you.
Oh. Popo is sad that he does not get to make more dolls for people.
Did you already make one and you're just hiding it in your pocket?
Perhaps Popo has built Master Dende an entire audience.
That does sound good. I could not have to buy 2 drinks, and then they get mad at me because it's only water.
Master Popo would also like to make Dende an opener. I've heard Andrew Schultz is very funny.
And see. I met him. I had dinner with him at an Applebee's.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, is this total? This can stay. This can stay in.
I'll say
tell
that.
The world.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's him. So, like, I think a lot of you know that I worked on a little movie called Feast of the Seven Fishes. I was also in it, and after a shooting day, we went out to eat in West Virginia, and the place that was open was Applebee's, baby. So I will, Vince, the reason we do a video version of this podcast is because Andrew Schultz told me to. I hate admitting this.
Hey.
But that is the truth. He had / has a successful podcast, and he's just like put it on YouTube. And this was 2018 before
Yeah,
everyone did it. He was right. He was right.
He's right.
Look, he knew.
From working in advertising for so long, some of the worst people are right about how to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what that Venn diagram says about that.
Yeah, it's almost as if wanting a bunch of money is inherently bad.
But wanting a bunch of martial arts power, inherently good?
Sorry, butterflies.
And sorry to the butterflies.
They lived.
In mine, they lived because there's an aside between Dende and Popo where Dende's like, I think I got this one. And he keeps reviving them. So Dende is spending his time reviving butterflies every hour on the hour.
He doesn't mention it, but you do see that shot of them like they're on the ground, they're dazed, but they're still flapping.
Yeah.
That's why do we need to make Piccolo a killer of butterflies?
I don't know, but it's nice to see Piccolo back to training.
Mm-hmm.
He's going so hard in his meditation. I love it.
And speaking of more training, we get a cut to early morning on Kame House. 18 is trying to beat the shit out of Krillin. And he's like, go eat. Well, I just woke up. I didn't do any warm-ups. Go easy. And she's like, I'm gonna go harder.
Oh, I like that. They do a bit more domestic stuff for Krillin and 18 here.
Okay.
In mine, where Krillin's like, take it easy, 18. I haven't even had my coffee yet. And 18's like, you're gonna have to earn your breakfast, Krillin.
That's how it was when he was training as a young man.
Gotta get back to your roots.
Mm-hmm. Go dig a field.
Go till. Take Marin out and deliver some milk, why don't you?
Yeah. This was like, I know they won't, but I would love if instead of these just being two individual scenes in this larger episode, you could do a half episode Piccolo training.
Oh yeah.
Half episode Krillin 18 training. And it is Krillin like, here's what I did as a kid.
Oh, absolutely. And 18 is just like, so you did all of this when you were a kid and you're still this strong? Like she's just downplaying it. And of course, Roshi and Marin are there for comedic relief because Roshi's babysitting. He's also like, hey, that's what won me the World Martial Arts Tournament 5 years in a row. Oh, except for when Jackie Chun won.
Yeah.
You know?
Krillin's like, who? Yeah, you are two different people.
And then, of course, who doesn't want to see? Who is Piccolo fighting in his brain, do you think?
Who does he want to beat the shit out of the most? I feel like Vegeta.
Right? I think he's sparring either with Vegeta or Semi-Perfect Cell or something like that.
Trying to get back in, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get back into it. Not that Piccolo ever really takes breaks from training, but we don't get to luxuriate in Piccolo's training the same way that we get to see like Vegeta sweating it out in the time chamber. Or Goku doing lots of push-ups, or when we get to Gohan's house, he and Goten are going off to train. I found it very interesting the way that Chi-Chi was like, hey, Goten, you can go with Gohan, but don't distract him. Don't get in his way. Don't get hurt because we need him to make this money so we can live.
Yeah, essentially the same thing is like he's got to win, bud.
He's got to win. It's imperative now. And then the two do some Naruto running around the wilderness.
There's a lot of that in this episode.
I wrote in my notes that I'm hoping that you got some different music if you took notes on it, because they just sped up the music that was going throughout the entire training montage, just on 2x speed, and it's very for that running.
It's fun. Let's see. Gohan he's a child. He's a 7-year-old kid or 6. And he finds another dragon. He finds a little Icarus type who's also licking his face. This one has just spiky hair.
Oh yeah.
And then Gohan comments of like, yeah, mom's right. He does have the innocence like my dad did.
Great. Perfect way to say that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He has the same innocence as my father did back in the day. My episode, oh boy, he's just like my dad. Just as simple as Goku. Like just as simple as Goku was when he was a child and stuff like that. I was like, simple?
You made friends with a dragon, aren't you?
Like,
you
get blackmailed a couple times and now you're a man of the people.
I'm not some country rube like my little brother here.
I was in a movie for Pete's sakes.
They're making a movie about me and I'm making zero money off of it. Who's stupid now?
And yeah, so like we're getting the training montage. We've seen Krillin in 18, Piccolo, now Gohan and Goten. We gotta take a quick jaunt to Otherworld, don't we, to see that guy Goku train a little bit?
Yeah.
But what do we see instead? Hey, it's me, Grand Kai. I'm back, baby.
Hey. I heard you don't want Goku to leave for some unknown reason.
I didn't say anything like that. I just said that Baba should have asked me first. That's all, baby.
Did she work for you? Last I heard, she's on Earth.
Everybody works for the Grand Kai, you know what I'm saying? Whether they like it or not.
Wait, do I work for you?
Damn right.
Is this podcast on the Grand Kai Network now?
You've been putting in those hours. You're clocking in just fine.
Okay. Well, as long as I'm doing a good job.
Absolutely, baby.
Do you listen on your boombox?
Huh? Listen to what?
All right.
Hold on. I gotta call Baba something derogatory.
Like what?
How dare you? How dare you give Goku permission without telling me? You old dirty bag.
Old dirty bag, live and uncut?
That's right. And right after the original Kings of Comedy, Old Dirty Bag on BET.
It's an early Medea like.
So this is before, this is just before Tyler Perry hit Medea.
Mm-hmm.
And this is between Martin's first Big Mama.
Okay.
And Nick Cannon's 21 Jump Street parody, where I believe he dressed up as a woman briefly in that film.
Sounds right.
This is when they tried to get Chris Tucker to do one. In my head canon, they were like, "Hey Chris, can we put you in a fat suit?"
That's why it hasn't worked. He wouldn't play ball.
He wouldn't play ball, and instead he just has been touring and doing stand-up in $30,000 suits with more diamonds than Cat Williams. I love Chris Rock. I can only imagine what he would have said. Put me in a dress? Hell no!
This is Grant, old dirty bag.
Old dirty bag.
No wonder she gets up on. She's like, in mine, we do see Goku train. He's got the weights on. I think in mine they elaborate of like, look, Goku's been waiting for you to train him. He's bored. He wants to. He needs to try something. And Baba's like, well, Grand Kai, if you don't want Goku to leave, you can just if you have such a big problem with it, why don't you just train him now?
Here's the thing, Baba. I don't think Goku's body's ready for the Grand Kai martial art. I guess it's better that he does go on this little excursion to Earth. That's fine.
Okay. Who's the old dirty bag now?
You are.
Well,
you're change.
You're just you're a hippie piece of shit.
Guilty as charged. That's why I made ZZ Top in my own image.
Go eat wings at a biker bar.
Sturgis wasn't for the alt-right. It was for guys like me who love denim and diesel.
Blah.
I did like that in this exchange, it gave the energy of two dog parents being like, the puppy needs stimulation, and if you don't take him outside, you gotta do some training in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I will not have my couch legs devoured by Goku today. Like that. If you don't give Goku enough things to fight, he's gonna tear up your fucking planet.
I mean, yeah, that. Also, he might do that anyway. If it's not Earth, he don't care.
Mm-hmm. Y'all saw what he did to Namek.
Mm-hmm. So we have a young Gohan. He's concentrating. He's mentally preparing. He's visualizing that tournament. And he's about to start when Goten comes in and is like, look at this beetle.
Hey, it's a good beetle.
It is. It's a giant. It's like size of the palm of his hands.
It's a giant rhinoceros beetle. You don't get to see those every day.
Also, like, you're talking about money. You can get top dollar for that thing.
Top dollar for breeding those rhino beetles.
Mm-hmm. And Gohan should know this as an intellectual.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As a wannabe smart guy.
As a bugologist, as we'll see in the future.
Gohan owes Goten a little bit more respect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
all right.
Then Gohan is like, well, I'm going to get ready to do another round of training. Closes his eyes. Hey, Gohan! Look at this lizard I found! It's a good lizard, though. Goten, he's finding good stuff. I never seen a red lizard that big.
It's huge. I'm like, yeah, you felt like that's a good catch.
It's a good find, kiddo.
I think Gohan finally gets a little more annoyed, and of course, tells him to beat it, kid. You're bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
Gohan actually gets a few fighting things in, and then rule of threes, baby. Goten, he's like, I didn't realize he had Toad voice.
Oh yes, Goten has big Toad voice.
He goes, I caught a dinosaur. And it's a big dino who's a little annoyed that there's a child clinging onto his tail, tries to whip him into one of the mountains, forcing Gohan to blast the mountain away so Goten doesn't get hit. The easiest solution, of course. And that is, I think this is Gohan at his meanest.
Mm-hmm.
It was like being frustrated, like, he's like, just sit there and do nothing.
Oh, he doesn't. He goes on a little bit of a tirade. He's like, Goten, you could have really gotten hurt. Like, what would I do if you had gotten killed? How would I have told Mom?
That's typical. I know you don't know this, but that's typical older brother. Like, you're going to get me in trouble. And that's the main issue.
Well, and it just, I do like what they're kind of setting up, which is what we experienced in all of Dragon Ball, which is older people, young adults, whatever, not believing Goku in terms of like, hey, this kid is probably a little stronger than you'd think. And yeah, I wrote in my notes, Gohan, are you seriously in belief that Goten couldn't survive getting hit on the head by a big rock. This is Goku's son we're talking about. Like, he looks just like him. You at least look different, and there was plausible deniability that he might not be like that. But Goten, he looks like he's like that. And Goten does show us that he is like that when Gohan is doing a little sparring. He's in his Super Saiyan form, sees Goten following his instructions, being very quiet, watching with the lizard, and Gohan throws him a bone. He's like, all right, Goten, you can help me with this exercise. Here are a bunch of rocks. Stand behind this line and throw them as fast as you can. I'm going to do some dodge training. And I think he has like a nice intellectual way of describing it. He's like, it's intuitive reflex training, Goten, so that you don't have to think when you need to dodge. And Goten's like, okay, are you sure that this is far enough? And the first rock that Goten throws is so fast that Gohan can barely dodge it. And the rock goes clear through the mountain.
Mm-hmm. A bullet.
A feat of strength that could only be described as Goku-esque. Right?
And then I think that is Gohan freaks out. He's like, wait. Because he was able to dodge it, but barely. Draws a new line for Goten. It's like, stand back there and throw it. So they get into a groove. Gohan's getting warmed up. Then he's like, okay, you can come forward now, Goten. And Goten asks, he stops and he says, is it okay if I become like you, big brother?
What do you mean?
Hey, if I can go blonde, if I can become a Super Saiyan.
Goten, it took me years to become a Super Saiyan, and I was the youngest ever.
And he does it. He becomes Super Saiyan, baby.
Oh, it's so good. And I love that it came just as Gohan was saying, like, and I was the youngest Super Saiyan ever. Don't get me started about Vegeta. Oh, shit. I'm done for. I'm cooked.
He screams so long that we go into a commercial.
Welcome, one and all, to Riley Hopkins and their amazing friends, the actual play podcast that steals. What does that mean? That means that we take stories from corporations and come back and tell our own fanfic-inspired actual plays with them. We do things like a Star Wars podcast that takes place 300 years after The Last Jedi. What if any Zoids media was good? We tell stories in those spaces that are better than the ones that the corporations tell us, because we're not f***ing cowards. Please, come join us at Riley Hopkins and their amazing friends to hear a plethora of wonderful stories every once in a while on the Moonshot Podcast Network. Riley Hopkins and their amazing friends. Hosted by me, Riley Hopkins.
Ooh, we're back. And Gohan is questioning Goten. How long have you been able to go Super Saiyan? How long have you been able to transform like that? And Goten's like, I can't really remember, but he reveals that he's been training with Chi-Chi while Gohan's been at school. Like, they are sparring. Chi-Chi is boxing with her boy.
Yeah, in the flashback, she's just beating the shit out of him.
She's got the crane technique going after this young man. And she's like, in mind, she's yelling, come on, Goten, counter. Why are you dodging, Goten? Counter me, come on.
Don't disappoint your dead dad.
He's watching, and finally, Goten goes to counter. And in that brief moment, he flashes to Super Saiyan, kicks Chi-Chi, knocking her down, and runs to her side to say, oh, Mom, I'm sorry. And she's like, never do that ever again. Never transform into a Super Saiyan.
Oh, right. We get the old, in mine, it's the old delinquent Because as soon as she sees him going blonde, she starts to cry. And he's like, "No, my youngest son is a delinquent."
Oh man, another delinquent in the family. With that reveal, Gohan is like, "All right, Goten, you're my sparring partner. Let's do this." And the two exchange a flurry of blows. Gohan finally dodging and flying up into the air. And Goten goes, "Hey, no fair! That's cheating!"
What do you mean that's cheating?
Turns out little Goten can't fly.
He can. I love this, where like Super Saiyanness is just, it's a natural state for Saiyans. I would imagine that if you're, much like learning a second language, it's a bit easier when you're younger. Your neuroplasticity that would suggest that Super Saiyanness involves the brain. I think it's a brain thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental thing more than it is necessarily a physical thing. It's like I would equate Super Saiyanness, if I wanted to use like a true sports analogy. Super Saiyanness is like knowing that you're going to go pro versus like being a good athlete in whatever sport you're in.
Okay.
Like there are people that like play basketball that are really good, but that don't go into the NBA, right? And they practice really hard in high school, college, all that kind of stuff just to play, just to get to a certain level. Whereas like if you look at a Kobe Bryant, that dude knew how to play like a professional basketball player when he was 16, right? So Goten and Kobe have more in common than Kobe and I do, even though I played basketball my entire life. Whereas Goten like picked up a basketball at 6 and could dunk.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Which like I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's diminishing anything, and it does lend credence to like what the first 4 episodes and what the end of the Cell Game saga kind of represented was like, hey, in Goku's absence or in the presence of these new threats, new heroes need to emerge. A new generation of martial arts fighters needs to come to fruition. And that's kind of where we are with this new martial arts tournament, kind of. It feels like we're getting the gang back together and now kind of injecting like a few more variables in Videl, Goten, Trunks, as we learn. Goten and Trunks have been sparring. So it's fun. I like it. I like it so far.
It's even if we're just talking from an athletics standpoint, we shouldn't be mad when new characters end up being stronger than old characters, because one of the reasons like that's silly too is there is real world equivalent of just like we're just getting better and better at it because we've been doing it and doing. One of the reasons we are doing it and doing it for so long. It's just like that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to get like there will be someone who comes in and just like wipes the memory of Kobe away at some point, because that's what generations do.
It's like we're as a human population, I think we're getting taller year over year, like slightly, and so there are going to be more taller people than there aren't in like 10 years at this current clip, unless something environmentally changes. But there's just some evolutionary benefits to like certain traits that is revealed through what would maybe be called evolutionary psychology and stuff like that. If you're ever bored and want to like dig into some fun psychology stuff, look at evolutionary psychology. It explains some things that we all know in a way that like you can apply to other people. which is like interesting and fun in the same way that, like you said, Toriyama knows that the future of the franchise has to exist within future generations of characters that he is bringing along. And now we can talk about the fact that I skipped over one of my favorite lines that Gohan has in this moment. Because he's up in the air and he can't help but laugh. He's, wow, you can go Super Saiyan, but you can't fly? That's like learning how to run before you can crawl, Goten.
No, Chi-Chi can't fly. Why
That's
didn't
true.
Chi-Chi
Who's going to tell her?
fly?
Who's going to teach him?
Goku's too busy training.
Yep. Roshi wouldn't do it out of principle.
That flying stuff's for the cranes.
Oh no, here we go again.
That's right. It's unnatural, Turtle. You know this. I'll never teach a student how to fly.
I don't want to learn how to fly.
No,
But
not
you
even.
could at least teach me key control.
Who do you need to hide your key from, Turtle? Your kids?
Yeah.
They can sense it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a deadbeat energy coming from over that away.
Hey.
Hey, you said it. You literally are asking me how to hide from your kids. Don't. You could.
All right.
You
It's just gotten a lot. The clutch has gotten bigger and bigger.
more. Wait, are you out there? Is that where
Hey,
you go
baby.
every year for like a few months?
Yeah. Our secret turtle mating grounds.
Which is where?
It is
Sketch.
right around the corner from
Okay.
none
Mhm.
and across the
Cool.
street from your business.
Wait a minute. None. But it's right from your. Hey!
Craned 'em.
Insult to injury, Turtle. Hold on, Marin pooped her pants again. I gotta clean this up.
Beak goes.
I ain't teaching you shit. This is why.
Oh, well, then I'm going to flipper you off.
Schwarmy reptile. Ugh.
100-year-old freak.
I'm gonna go to a beach and kick dunes down. Show you. I think that's important. And
scene.
see. Don't do that. There are signs.
Wait, what? What signs?
Back home, back in Georgia. Growing up, whenever we went to the beach off the coast of Georgia or northern Florida, the Atlantic, not the Gulf side, the trash side, as they calls it.
Hell yeah.
Don't come at me. Tell me I'm.
Hey, I grew up on that side. It's garbage.
The Gulf side sucks. Panhandle, bad handle.
Oh,
On
hey, there's a reason why all the white sand beaches are on the Panhandle. You know what I'm saying?
So there are signs that say "Don't walk on the dunes." So like the very elevated, like
Oh, yes.
yeah. Those are natural.
Now I
Please
got
leave them be. Also erosion.
Yes. Oh, we care so much about erosion.
We put a sign up.
I thought you were saying that there were signs in Georgia that told you not to kick sandcastles down.
No, there were signs about like watch out for these. Some places you couldn't dig because they were like, "There's fucking turtles here. Be cool."
Yeah.
So I'm the reason Turtle has so many kids. I wouldn't dig. I obeyed the law like a fool.
Like a real chump. What are you, some kind of freedom cuck? What are you doing?
I love sitting in a chair and watching other people on January 6th express their freedoms.
Talking about expressions.
Yes.
We cut to Gohan notices a familiar jet copter in the airspace. Turns out he forgot that Videl was coming over to learn how to fly too. So Gohan's like, Goten, guess what? You got a partner to learn how to fly. My friend Videl's here. We got to go home. They do a little bit more running.
And real quick in mine, he does tell him, I don't know if he does in yours. He's like, Goten, one will be in trouble if Videl knows how powerful we are, so we cannot go Super Saiyan. And Goten is like, oh, because she'll think we're delinquents?
Oh, that's cute.
And he's like, yeah, sure. But also, Gohan, you're the dumbest man alive. She knows that you are also the Golden Warrior.
No, she doesn't, remember?
She can't...
We gotta run with the.
You're right. We
gotta run with the conceit that at this point, Videl still does not know the identity of the Golden Fighter. That's what we know.
That's okay. I get
Gohan
it. Objection,
successfully
conjecture.
dodged that one.
Yeah, fine. But I'm like,
I know.
Who Gohan?
Gohan,
Come
who
on.
cares?
Who
gives a shit?
Show off.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let him know.
You don't think she's gonna be impressed if you can blow up a fucking mountain?
Yeah.
That's a first date move.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there wasn't a mountain here today.
Oh no, it's blocking our view of this beautiful sunset. Well, I guess we can't do.
Oh my God, are those shooting stars that I made?
Hey, the moon's gonna blow up. My friend's gonna do it real quick.
Man, dating a Super Saiyan must be fun.
All the beans you can eat. Hang out with God, I guess.
Yeah, you get to hang out with God.
His
and
friend,
God's like older brother.
My good friend God.
This guy I do math homework with. God.
A talking cat. This fat guy.
Fat guy with a sword.
Here's my Here's my friend. Here's my dad's friend and his robot wife. Actually, you two will get along. You're both haters.
Oh, speaking of hate.
Okay. Oh yeah. The main event.
The main event of this episode is Chi-Chi squaring off with Videl. And they both are doing the fists, not hands on hips, fists on hips, having a conversation. Videl, I'm here to see Gohan. Chi-Chi, God, I wish Chi-Chi was black, because she'd just be like hell you is. Well, yeah, she's like, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to see Gohan. Chi-Chi says, and I quote, well, if you've come looking for a date, you're in the wrong place.
Yes. I think Gohan, similar thing. Also, I would love for Chi-Chi to ask what church you go to.
Yes, right? These are the questions that Chi-Chi would be asking.
Yes.
The character of Chi-Chi was be like, oh, so you're not here to date Gohan. Are you, like, what is your GPA? What church do you go to? What does your parents do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be a sit
all the
down.
questions.
A drink would be offered, but...
I mean, a drink would have been offered if Chi-Chi knew that she was coming. Because not only did Videl show up unannounced.
You're right. There would have been a big blow up.
The
house isn't ready.
Yep. That's why Chi-Chi met her outside.
No,
you ain't coming in here.
Right.
It's not ready yet.
Gohan tries to soothe everything over. Like, no, this is my friend from school. She's the one that wanted me to go in the tournament anyway. Then Chi-Chi gives her reluctant approval. She's like, I'm fine with you training with Gohan, but you better not do anything lewd to him.
She used the L word. Interesting.
I better not see any hand holding.
So I get something very similar because Gohan smooths it over. I promised I'd teach you how to fly. I gave you my word. Chi-Chi says, all right then, teacher. But let me give you some advice, young lady. You keep your filthy hands off my son. He's training for the martial arts tournament, and I don't need a hussy like you distracting him. Wow. Videl snaps. Back when hussy meant something. She says, I'm not a hussy. We're training for the martial arts tournament, not eloping.
And this, I want to continue that train of thought. Because then Chi-Chi, she sees right through this act.
Oh, yes, she does.
Don't tell me you're just entering the tournament so you can marry Gohan.
Oh, what a line. I love that. Mm-hmm. I love that because that is Chi-Chi's lived experience that women only go to those tournaments to meet their husband. And Goten speaks directly to this. And this is where I'm starting to Goten's starting to grow on me in the way that he's simple like Goku. He can read between the lines like Goku because he says, because Chi-Chi doesn't say that line for line to Videl, but Goten interjects and basically summarizes. He's like, oh, I see what's going on. Mom's just worried that you're going to do what she did to my dad, which is fight at the martial arts tournament and get married. And then Chi-Chi can't help herself because you mentioned her husband Goku and their love story, and she just gets all a flutter, and we get like a nice little flashback to them fighting one another and then getting married shortly after. And
domestic bliss as he eats her out of house and home, and she gladly cooks for him.
Can love truly bloom on the battlefield?
show this clip to Kojima. It's like, yes.
Are you kidding me? You think Kojima doesn't know encyclopedic knowledge of Dragon Ball?
That's I haven't seen. Let's see. I know he was posting him with a new shirt while testing out Death Stranding on Instagram for like a month. Right before the release, it's just like he's wearing shades the whole time.
Of course.
And like he'll have a perfect blue shirt on or like something else. But he might have had a Dragon Ball, honestly. Maybe. But you're right.
I feel like I've seen him in a Dragon Ball shirt.
He got his naming scheme. He learned how to do that from Toriyama for sure.
So we get that flashback to the romance. And we're kind of wrapping up the episode. And this is where the announcer jumps in mine and says, this is the mother of all cat fights. But does Gohan have time to deal with this while he trains?
Women training for tournaments? We've never shown that before. Is it gonna work?
Uh-oh. I don't think this episode passes the Bechdel test. And then, at least in mine, the very end of the episode, Gohan has another interior monologue about Goten and his how powerful he is at so young, and how he's probably going to be stronger than all of us one day. So, like, they're doing like another. They bookended kind of the episode with like passing of the torch and that kind of thing again, which is like interesting, because it doesn't. Goten is such a non-factor in the Dragon Ball canon at this point, in so many iterations of it. And I think the general populace is like, Goten's annoying, but he's also a little brother. So like, what do you want?
Yeah. I was nonplussed about Goten, but this episode is just like, no, he's fun. He's like, he's showing his brother up. He's able to keep up. and he's just like, I'm just like, yeah, I can do this. I think I like that none of this is like a big deal.
Yeah.
To him. And this is just like, this is life. I'm just, I train.
Goten's like, I fucking dig this. This is what we do. Hell yeah. My brother's skipping school, hanging out with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool. Can you, first of all, imagine an older brother. Second.
Yeah.
Imagine if he's like, hey, bud, I'm going to hang out with you all month and we're going to do boy shit. And none of us are going to school.
Like build forts and slot car racing and train tracks, and we're gonna watch we're gonna watch Space Jam.
Oh, buddy, we're gonna dig a hole just to see how far we can dig before we hit some sort of pipe.
Aaron, I'm gonna tear up imagining what my big brother Victor would have been like.
Victor, is that canonical?
The canon of my name is my parents thought they were 100% that I was going to be a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was so ready. She was like, oh yeah, you were going to be Victoria. So a play off of Vincent.
Yeah.
And then I came out with like a full head of hair and a penis.
And my mom was, boy things.
The two boy things. And my parents were stumped.
Like shit.
They're like, shit. What do we do? Then it took them 3 days to decide that
I think I've heard this.
Jamel was going to be it.
Yeah, it could have been you and Victor.
I know. Or a cool older sister, Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been like 6'8".
She's teaching you how to go on dates.
Mm-hmm. First, you got to dunk on him.
Yeah. First, blow up a mountain.
I like that in my alternate, my infinite Tsukiyomi verse from Naruto, that my big sister is not only a better basketball player than me, she's also like a stud in the WNBA and knows how to pick up women.
It ends on this brotherly moment. I think in mine, Gohan's dialogue is more like, I have to catch up. If I slack off, I'm going to be surpassed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Like, we forget that, like, Gohan does want to win this for a bunch of other reasons. It's
like 10 billion reasons.
He don't care about that.
No.
But he cares about his mother.
There's a lot on the line for Gohan right now. He wants to impress his dad, win the tournament so that his family can have financial stability. He wants to be a good big brother. He wants to not have his identity revealed, and he wants to win against Videl, but not embarrass her too much. Yeah. Like, there's a lot going on. And I love that, like, we get all these training montages and we didn't see what's going on at Capsule Corp. So we don't know how hard or how amped up Vegeta is to train to see Goku again. Which is so exciting. I'm legitimately like getting very excited for everybody to be at the tournament together soon. Again. We're back.
Vegeta it's the Wolverine meme. He's got the picture of Goku. I'm marking the days, Kakarot.
Oh, Vegeta. We love him. Just as much as we love doing this podcast. So, Aaron, thank you so much.
Hey, Vince, thank you. And we have a little letter. We have some KHP research from Master Researcher Nick, who writes... Glad I'm not the only one who saw Commander Red and Admin Tall alive and well as signs of a stroke, especially since this means that Red survived getting shot in the head. Also, if filler is canon with the rest of animated Dragon Ball, the Red just abandoned his son Magenta and never told him he was alive. That sounds right.
Yeah, that's very par for the course. Because Administrator Tall's not going to do that.
Also, a fun fact about Videl learning Saiyaman's identity. The anime turned it into its own arc, but in the manga, Videl figures it out in Gohan's first outing as Saiyaman just by asking him a direct question. As much fun as we had, I do like that a little better.
That Videl is
just
right
smarty.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was one dubism that Vince didn't include that I am honor bound to include as an attachment. But Vince did bring up Gohan sporting his mom's fighting colors, so I went ahead and attached Gohan's other outfits and where they came from. Shout out to Gohan fans _official on Instagram. Keep fighting, Master Researcher Nick. So I am going.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna. If you want to do CTAs, then I'll show all the stuff.
Sure.
That Vince that Nick did.
So thank you again, Nick, for sending in your KHP research. If you have any fun facts about the episodes that we are watching or about to watch, you can send them into kamehousepartypod@gmail.com and we'll read them on air just like we did Nick. We love contributions from all of our fans. And keep shouting us out online, tagging us in stuff, commenting on our posts. That always helps. Like, share, and subscribe. Aaron, I'm on Pocket Casts. And do you know we have 61 5-star reviews on Pocket Casts?
Hell yeah.
That's really cool. So thank you, everybody, for doing that hard work. A like, a share, it means a lot to us. And thank you more so to our patrons who keep the lights on. Your monthly contributions are so welcome and appreciated. We hope you are enjoying the Dime Dumps as they've been releasing that live to tape pod right there on our Patreon. Keep an eye out for maybe some more stuff as I'm getting my creative stamina back. There may be some more things going up there, like maybe some non-stream audio cuts of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 because that soundtrack rips and I didn't get to enjoy it. Well, and I streamed it last time. And yeah, we got all of our Twitch archives going up now on our YouTube. So keep an eye on those. And thank you everybody there on YouTube and on Twitch, twitch.tv/KameHouseParty, where we play a variety of games and have a variety of fun every week. We are part of the Moonshot Network, who's also streaming over there on Twitch. So if you like us, you like our podcast, you can also go to moonshotpods.com. Give them a rating or review because God love them. They're making great stuff over there on the Moonshot Pods.
Moonshot is so much better at streaming than us. It's insane
they're so
what they're
much
able.
better.
The ingenuity, the innovation, I think.
Moonshot TV, Jesus, game over. That was so much fun. Yes, wonderful streams over there. Don't forget about Aaron's Thinking Too Hard About Anime, where he and Noah do the fun research about some of your favorite and most consequential anime and manga of, I don't know, the last like 30, 40 years of this stuff being so popular. So check that out. And yeah, support friends of the pod. If you're listening to the Sigmund Fraud pod, you're watching UCB stuff, we got a lot of friends out there, so support them as well.
All right, I'm going to share my screen. My screen.
Thank you.
And a little work in post, that's fine. So we have some Gohan outfit inspiration.
I love it.
So we see Gohan and Chi-Chi.
Yep.
Gohan and Piccolo. Oh, look at those mitts on both those boys.
Look at those boys.
Clearly the best one. Boo. I don't know if this is inspiration as necessity.
Yeah, he needed clothes to wear.
With Vegeta. It's like they were just here.
I think I would have liked that look better if he had like the skirt flaps.
Oh, yeah.
This is like second generation Frieza Force armor.
They don't. Yeah, Frieza cut the budget. He's no longer protecting crotches.
That's right.
He's like, half of you, your genitalias don't even go in that area. Why protect it?
Yes, Lord Frieza's right. If you want to protect your junk, buy a cup.
Yeah, Lord Frieza. Protect those balls. On your own dime. And then we have, of course, like father, like son.
Oh, yeah.
Looking real strong. Is that the last? Nope. Great Saiyaman inspired by 16. This makes sense from a Bulma standpoint.
Yeah, I think Bulma probably has some genuine adoration for Android 16. His turning on the Red Ribbon Army and joining the good guys, you know, the noble sacrifice he almost committed to save everybody.
Mm-hmm. No, Bulma was very impressed when she was digging around in his guts.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. All right. And now I'm going to stop sharing this screen. There are 2 dubisms that we're going to play. All right. This one is entitled Two Tsunderes.
It's the mother of all cat fights, and this one could go on until dawn.
That was mine from this episode.
Yep.
This one could go on until dawn.
And then this one's called Blackmailed Again.
Satan discovered my secret. She's blackmailing me into it.
Again? Good grief, Gohan. You get blackmailed more than a politician.
I don't think I had that in mind, but that's great. I don't remember that. You get blackmailed more than a politician. Damn.
Oh.
Bulma right on the nose.
But yeah, thank you, Nick, again, for those wonderful recordings. And then this year at CTAs, I think there's only one thing left to do.
All right. So here we go. Whether you are showing your older brother all the cool stuff in nature, or you're just a mother who can't help but nurture, you gotta keep 5.